This is part 3 of a tutorial on how to design and build your case for your USB power supply. So when I left off in part 2, I had the enclosure part done, and I've already done the base part. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually put the two together, or assemble them to make sure that they actually fit together. So what I'm going to start is a new file again, so File, New, and this time it's going to be an assembly, and I'm going to call this final underscore case because you can't have spaces. Click on OK, and then the new screen comes up. Once again, it's blank, there's nothing in it until I start adding stuff to it. So in this case, I'm going to go to Assemble, click on Assemble, I'm going to grab the enclosure. Okay, so here's the enclosure again. Now you can see what it's in this maroon color, and that's because I can move it around right now, right? So I can actually move it in places. But for right now, what I want to do is lock it into a kind of a set place so other parts can join to it. So I'm going to go up here where it says Automatic, I click on it, and I go Default. What it does is just locks it in place. And up here there's these words that says Status Fully Constrained. What that means is I can't rotate it anymore or things like that. So I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to grab the second part now, and I just go Assemble, go Base, Open. Okay, and in it comes, and now I can move the base around to kind of get it close to where I want it to assemble to. Now, I don't want the USB plug and the prongs for the transformer to be on the same side, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it right here and I'm going to rotate it around. Okay, and now it takes a while to line stuff up if I was to do it manually, but the program's got a built-in way of doing that for you. So what you do basically is you click on this surface, or any surface, you say I want that surface there and this surface here to line up. You click on it. You can see it says coincidence now. What that means is they're perfectly lined up. Now when you look this way, okay, they're not lined up. So I'm going to select this surface, and now you can see it moves over. The word coincidence happens again, and they're lined up again. And finally, I'm going to take this bottom surface, the ring, basically around the shell, and here, and join the two together. Okay, so now I have the box, okay, fully constrained. So it says Status Fully Constrained, and it's locked in 3 different places, so it can't move anymore. So now the two parts are joined together. I'm going to press Control D just to kind of bring it out a bit, and yeah, so now I'm just going to press or click on OK, and there's my box now. Okay, so now I can look at it and say, yep, everything joins. Okay? Now my problem now becomes I have this box. The only way to kind of join the two together, is to glue it right now. So if I ever want to get inside it, I can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back and modify both parts so that I have 2 screw holes, one screw hole here and one screw hole over here, so that I can actually join you two and take it apart. And I'm going to stop at this point and then resume in part 4 of the tutorial.